don't have time for you, creeper. I made mistakes. Hello, everyone. My name is Marchelin. Friends call me March. And, well, welcome back. This is my survival Minecraft world in which I'm trying to get all the advancements and also have fun pretty much doing everything Minecraft has to offer. But enough about that. Come with me. Come with me. I have a secret. I have a secret I've been working on. Let's go check it out. Okay, it's just up this way. And like all the way. Alright, check it out. Bedrock, ladder, I did it. I got on top of the nether. Here we are, on top of the nether. It was actually quite an endeavor getting up here. One that I'm sure I'll show off momentarily. But yeah, I've been busy, as you can see, working on a little project of sorts. It's not quite done yet, but it's going to be a gold farm. I'm working off of a design that I found online. Yeah, and pretty soon this will be operational. It just needs a couple more touches. So, like I said, this isn't completely done. We need a bit more magma blocks. We need to get the sea turtle eggs. And honestly, that's about it. And then this should all work once I remove all this temporary stuff. So that's the first part that we're going to work on today. We're gonna go find Blurt, and we're gonna go hunt down a couple more stacks of magma rocks. I have my fire resistance potions. I now have a trident that is unbreaking 3 and loyalty 3 and channeling and mending and impaling 5. So that's really cool. Those ghasts won't even know. And nor will you, Enderman. Actually, well, I like you, Enderman. Blurt is right where we left them. What a good Blurt. We drank the fire resistance potion, and we're just gonna hop right in. Wow, this lava's deep. Hello, Blurt. You know what I did forget? Well, I don't have any of the fishing rods. I may have forgotten those, and I'm on fire. Hold, please. Alright, Blurt, I'm back. This time, I brought your lovely warped fungus on a stick. Let us ride. Let's go get some more magma blocks. We've done this before, and I'm a pro now. I am an old hare at this. We'll start with this one right here. Let's see. I think we're gonna need a total of about 24 stacks, probably. Which shouldn't actually take as long as it sounds like it would take to get. My problem is going to be my inventory space, of course. So it's going to take a couple trips. Luckily for you guys, I'm suffocating. Luckily for you guys, I'm probably just going to like speed through a lot of it. So that's cool. Aren't you guys lucky? Alright, Blurt, hang out there for a little bit, okay? Oh yeah, so much faster. Is this a smart idea? I've never actually thought about doing this before, but it seems like a smart idea. While I'm gathering all these magma rock blocks, it might be kind of fun to tell you about my time getting on top of the nether, because oh boy, was it a to-do. I found several tutorials talking about how you get on top of the nether. Something I've never really set out to do before. So always fun to try new things, especially when they can backfire so excruciatingly. Yeah, so the first thing I had to do was find an area of the nether in which there was like bedrock in a certain configuration. Basically, I was looking for bedrock there was only a single block separating the top of the nether and me. Fortunately, it didn't really take very long to find once I was actually at the roof of the nether. And getting onto the nether is actually incredibly easy. All you need is an ender pearl. And as long as you get the angle down, which is not actually all that bad, you just throw your pearl and your head ends up poking through the nether, or the ceiling of the nether. Oh no. I regret everything. I didn't realize my fire potion was up. So I might be a bit scatterbrained, hence, you know, the burning to death just there. But on the plus side, I did have the foresight to run forward out of the lava range. And I think that saved all of my stuff. Hi Blair, I'm back. You know? Sometimes you just make bad decisions, you know? Just the way it be sometimes. Now, if we were smart bunnies, we would leave one of these potions on the hotbar at all times. So let's do that from now on. That sounds great. Right, Blurt? Okay, so where was I? So once you're on the roof of the nether, what you're gonna want to do is put down basically a weird configuration of blocks in order to use a piston glitch to break a piece of bedrock. It requires TNT, it requires a little bit of obsidian, and a little bit of either good timing or luck or something. I'm not 100% sure which. One of the configurations I found, 2 minutes 38 seconds. One of the configurations I found was this vertical thing. So I put that one together, I gave it a shot, and well... Yeah, so it 100% just like blew me up. I did it wrong. Clearly. It's not the way you do it. I don't know how you're supposed to do that one, but I'm sure you're not supposed to blow up. Pretty sure. So I grabbed a couple more ender pearls from one of my chests, and I ran back there because a lot of my stuff ended up just spilling across the roof of the nether. Once I was back up there and I gathered all of my stuff again, I went about using a different layout, which instead of being vertical was horizontal and looked a little safer because I could hide behind obsidian rather than be right next to the TNT. I'm positive I did something wrong with that first design, but I just don't know what. So one of the nice things is that actually I can't remember, it's been I did this a few weeks ago. I can't remember if it was like first try after I did the horizontal configuration or what it was, but I knew I was looking for the piston to end up in a certain position, and if it did, that would be a success. And so if it wasn't my first attempt, it was very quickly in that I actually got it in the right configuration. And that meant that once I broke the piston away, I had broken a hole into the nether roof. I was super excited. And then I took a look inside the hole and realized that I had gotten turned around between the time I died. And I no longer knew exactly which block was the one I needed. So that was really scary. So I thought about it for a bit, and I set up another attempt. I kind of like rationalized which way I'd been facing, and I gave it a second attempt, and thankfully, I got that one right. So I managed to break a hole into the nether successfully that time, and everything worked out really well. We've got another full inventory of magma blocks, which is just in time because the Cotton Touch is looking pretty beat up. In fact, I might want to just sort of take it off the hotbar. Kind of the annoying thing about this, though, is the fact that, like, I don't think I saw any ancient debris just digging around in here. Granted, I'm not really at the lower levels where you would see it more often, but it can appear at any level. It's just more rare. Hello, Enderman. Well, for all I know, we did pass by one. It's just hard to see them. Blort. What's that Blort? That is Blort. Well, this is gonna take a while. Blort, come back! So how you all doing? How's it going? It's pretty warm over here. Actually, the weather is really lovely where I am right now. And I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts because it's gonna get pretty hot soon. Blart! Blart! Yeah, I got your favorite. This weird fungus. Yeah! You almost left me there. So between 2 trips with Blart and gathering magma blocks, this hopefully is enough to actually finish this. I'm only gonna build 3 layers. I got the turtle egg. I have 3 of them. I think that's actually too many, but I have them. I am holding Lady Luck instead of the Cotton Touch so that I don't accidentally break the pick. And I have some frost walking boots. I don't enjoy the look of both having to wear both a helmet and boots, but here we are. I mean, the utility of it is very helpful. Without Frostwalker, I'll take damage on the magma blocks if I'm not drinking a fire resistance potion, or if I'm not crouched all the time. And I just want to be able to just, like, do what I need to do. Which also entails finishing off this part of the spawn platform. Once I do that, I can create the other 2 platforms, just like the video that I have. The one I've been following. And so hopefully that means that this thing will just be up and running and working. Definitely important to finish filling this in. Otherwise, gas can spawn up here. Turtle egg. That part's important. I think I'm supposed to take this block out. And now the egg floats. Egg does float. That's good. Oh, look! A pig. I don't think they're gonna actually be able to get to the egg though, because I haven't put the trapdoors down. That would trick them into thinking that there is a platform to walk on. Isn't Minecraft just a really kind and lovely game? Sometimes. Yeah, just like that. And then they poof. Ah. Okay. Alright. I know I lived because of feather falling. Oh dear. That also terrified me. Anyway, I know I lived because of feather falling. I realize armor protection is good. But who would I be if I wore it all the time just to save me from myself? Alright, I'm just putting in the last block of the second layer now, and still looking for that word, fun word for tedious. Someone's got to be able to help me out with that, right? I guess now we find out if this works. That's kind of exciting. With all this gold that we're gonna get from this farm, ooh, look at it go. That should mean that I can make all the golden carrots I want. I got a taste for them from the last episode, so I'd like to upgrade my food supply to predominantly those. Oh, it's already working. We can see that as we climb the tower. Oh yeah, look at them go. I'm taking this home. So we're back up on the surface, and it's another lovely day here in the village with no name. We should fix that one day. But for now, it will be the village with no name. Regardless, after all of that being lit on fire and burning to death, I feel like I could use something a little bit more zen for the rest of this episode. And one of the things I've been thinking about doing is actually making a tree. Actually, several trees. But I'm going to start with one tree and see where we go. Rather than just plant a tree, I'd like to actually make a custom tree from like the ground up. Like something that doesn't just grow. Anyway, yeah, I think you get the point. And I think right here would be really nice. So I'm thinking like kind of like a nice sturdy oak tree that's like kind of in this area, which would help sort of disguise how weird my roof is when it blends in with the rest of the hill here. Kind of gives this area a little bit of shade, and maybe we can even like put in like a swing from a branch. It sounds really pretty in my head. So, I mean, there's only one thing I can do at that point, and it's just try my best to build it. So for now, tree, here, clear the field. Anyway, so if I put in like sort of the bones of what I'm looking to do first, and like, we'll definitely want to come out this way because we want like a branch at some point, and then we just flesh it out as we go and give it some meat. So, like, that looks a little like, we'll clean this up a little bit. We'll probably try and put like a little bit of like a bow in there instead of just coming straight out. But we'll just kind of build it up like this. And eventually, maybe we end up with something we like. You know, I made this stripped wood because, or not stripped wood, I made this like that all solid wood because like then I thought the orientation wouldn't matter. It still looks like it kind of matters. I can see it, you know, twisting and trying to turn. Yeah, maybe we leave that one alone. And I'm already out of oak. Good start. I started growing some over there. And I have a lot of bones in my inventory, so I think we're going to be at this for just a tiny bit. What does this stuff look like when you strip it? Oh, that could be nice. I can use that in the oak tree, give it some color variation. I kind of like that, actually. Maybe I just want to make an oak tree out of stripped oak. Or stripped spruce. Nobody tell anyone. My house is down here. It could be kind of cool to have a ladder coming through this and then like a door out here. But I don't know if I need it, and I'm not really sure how it would. You know what? It doesn't hurt to just leave room in the plan for it and see if it just works out. Right? Okay, so here is where we are with that. It looks a little weird at some angles, and it looks okay at other angles. Maybe this branch is just a little too far out, and I don't have a good way to, like, do that. This looks like a blob. That's great. That has kind of a nice bend to it, although maybe it could use just one more block here. Something like that. Yeah. It looks like an awful dead stick. But don't trees without leaves always look like awful dead sticks? Right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put leaves on it and see if that makes any difference. Once it's got leaves and once it's decorated, I hopefully will disguise a lot of this blockiness. Well, now it's got a green puffball. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. And I'm gonna pretend like it's working until it does. Okay, I'm back after placing many stacks of leaves and honestly, I'm actually surprised how well this turned out. Am I allowed to be surprised that something I did worked? Or at least I feel like it worked. This is pretty. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm definitely no artist of Minecraft trees, but hey, for like a first real attempt at this, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I might in the future want to vary up leaf color when I try this again in the future, inevitably. I also use spruce for oak. I'm sure that doesn't matter, but I think it's doing the job. It's got a pretty good shape overall, and I'm pretty happy with it. So all we need to do is decorate it now. Like, let's first start with that thing that I was very excited about to begin with, which is the idea of putting a swing on here. Do I want it there? Yeah. All right, let's get rid of those so that I can do this. Put down some chains. All right, that's fixed. Great, we have our swing. That's really cool. I also made some lanterns, so we might as well kind of get this area lit up a little bit using some more chains and lanterns. I love a good tree with lanterns. I don't have a Pinterest board, but if I did, it would basically just be lanterns and trees. Lanterns in the trees. Something like that. And then glowberries. Because, like, what build isn't complete these days without a good glowberry? What I'm gonna need, though, is some string. Yeah, I don't want them to, like, come all the way down, so string right here would block that. I think I have a bunch of string downstairs in my house. If not, I have a farm full of it. So much string. There we go. Alright, that's all the glowberries that I want to place. And as a final touch, I brought that beehive that was over in the birch trees that grew in my tree farm. And it would be lovely to just place that over here. I just am deciding how this works. How bee work. I could put it here, but maybe I'll just put it here. I like that. This adds just so much more character to this part of the hill. And I'm sure May loves it too. Although she can't really use the swing. That's a little sad. Maybe one day what I can do is extend the path out. I don't know when I did that. I must have run out of gravel or broken it. Maybe one day I can extend the path out so that, like, all the villagers can really use the paths and, like, get around places and stuff and not actually just be confined to their own houses. But that's gonna be, like, down the line once everything gets more built up, a little safer, all that good stuff. Yeah, this is great. Okay, hang on. We gotta swing. Yep. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's night. But that's okay, because we only had one more thing that we needed to do today. Back to the segment, March's Kitchen Corner, where every episode until we're finished, I'm gonna make a new Minecraft food to eat. Well, a couple of them at least, so that we can get through the achievement of eating all of the foods in Minecraft that are edible. So without further ado, let's take a look at what our first meal of the day is going to be. I've been looking forward to this all week. I've even gone and worked up an appetite this time. Okay, first meal, what's it gonna be? I'm less excited about this now. Do I really have to eat rotten flesh? Is that really what we're doing? Really? Does this make me a zombie if I eat this? Really gross. Never want to do that again. Let's never talk about that again. Alright, dispenser. Better not be something gross this time. Oh, golden carrot. What we'll need is a carrot. And we'll stick it on the oven. And then we're gonna need like 8 gold nuggets. I lost count. Maybe that many? I don't know. That's alright. That many? And just like that, after about 5 minutes of cooking it on the oven top, we have golden carrots. Our final recipe of the day. Ah, just an apple. Also fitting, given the trees. And we ended up getting some more apple drops, so that's perfect. We can just eat a pretty healthy snack and finish up our segment. Everyone, that was March's Kitchen Corner. Thank you all for tuning in, and let's see where we are on this advancement. I don't know where it is anymore. I keep forgetting. Husbandry? Yeah. We're up to 14 foods. However, we've only been doing March's Kitchen Corner for the last 2 episodes, which means only 6 items have been covered. But we are ticking up there. So, perfect. And as the moon rises and the sun sets, I want to thank you all for watching and joining me on today's adventure. We got our gold farm up and running. I built my first tree of the mountain. And we made it through a segment of March's Kitchen Corner. Without dying. I hope that's a track record I can keep. Anyway, everyone, stay well, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye!